Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Woo, woo, woo. All right, guys, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. Y'all made it. Okay, you made it through. All right, guys, I'm going to be using my personalized deck for this reading. And before I even start this reading, I wanted to say that if you guys are creators, creating new things, projects, whatever it is, a new job, a new hobby, maybe kids, family, whatever, okay, something that's just new to you that you've never done or experienced. I'm gonna say this obviously from a loving, caring, Cancer nurturing energy with a little bit of Aries moon in there, okay, and some Taurus and Pisces energy too in there, because I'm not going to give away my whole chart. But when it comes to you guys creating new things, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young you are, never allow anybody to make you feel, okay, that what you're creating is not necessary, okay? And I genuinely mean this because at the end of the day, people are so miserable and people are so unhappy with themselves. 111 on the timer, okay? People are so miserable, they're unhappy, you know. Even if you're somebody who's creating on a soul level, you know, meaning that it's your purpose, like, you know, in life you've done so many things, whether you're young or old, and certain things that you've done in your life, it was cool, it was fun, but it never hit home, it never resonated with you the way that whatever you're creating now does, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is because in life, you have people that have lived their life and they had the freedom to do what you are doing right now, and it's almost like people are in their feelings because why didn't I think of that? You know, that type of energy, like, why didn't I do that? Or, you know, it's almost like jealousy of, I don't want to say jealousy only, but like just this hateration kind of energy where it's like, you know, the evil eye, where it's like you're having the freedom or the flow because divine picked you, chose you to have the freedom in what it is what you do. It could be music, it could be writing lyrics, it could be poetry, it could be just writing in general, it could be divination, it could be hairstyling, it could be makeup artists, you know, whatever. And it's like when you have a gift, you just have a gift. And especially if you're somebody who's very humble, not to say that you can't, you know, be appreciative of your achievements, but if you're someone who's very humble and you're not cocky or anything like that, it's like you appreciate even the biggest or smallest things in life. You literally will have people, it doesn't matter what you do, that are so unhappy with themselves that they will always find something negative to say about you, okay? Because they never did what they wanted to do in their life, and it just shows, okay, guys? So I'm gonna leave that with you, whoever needed to hear that. But I do feel like there's something in the collective. Like I said, there was a dream that I had a few days ago that I mentioned where, you know, when it comes to dreams and things like that, there could have been something that you guys were dealing with when it comes to dealing with people, and also dealing with the idea of having to hide yourself away from certain things, right? It's almost like doing divination and then having someone super religious basically judge you for that. Okay, 333 on the timer, but then spirit is the one in the universe and source is the one that's actually supporting you and what you're doing, right? And I don't mean just divination only, I mean like anything, right? But it's just a whole idea. It's like you feel called to, or you know that it's your calling. And like I said, you could have people in your energy who feel some type of way because you actually listened to your calling. You didn't wait till, you know, year-ons and year-ons to do it. You did it now, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, but let's get started. All right, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? We have eating healthy. Okay, not sure who this may be. That could be also something too. Like I said, it could be anything. Like you could be the one person in your family who's like healthy conscious. Like, I mean, I don't know what the extent is because I don't want to act like I'm, you know, like a health freak. like I know everything because I don't. Okay, but there's something about your energy, like maybe you're health conscious, like maybe you eat fruits, or, you know, maybe you eat a lot of vegetables, maybe you do eat meat, okay, but maybe in moderation, things like that. 444 on the timer, okay? But there's something about your energy where whatever it is that you're doing, you're digesting something. Now, this could be eating healthy in general and nourishing your body, mind, and soul. And this could also talk about digesting information, like someone is talking to you or telling you something. So Mercury energy is significant, especially us being in a retrograde. Okay, and there's something about you digesting something. So there is something about fruits, eating healthy, realizing that the more that you eat clean, the more that your mind is also as clean as well. Everything is connected on a soul level, even if people don't want to admit it or not, but that's confirmation for somebody. Okay, it says you've done it. Yeah, so you've done it. Celebrate. Okay, there's something that you're achieving at this time. Some of you guys are achieving new things with January. That's significant. So Capricorn and Aquarius energy could be significant. You could have been dealing with somebody with these placements. If not, this could be the moon energy as well, with the, you know, the last few days, with the full moon that just recently passed in Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Or this could just be transits as well. But somebody could be born in the month of January, or there's just something about Capricorn and Aquarius placements that may be significant. But you are eating healthy. You are being confident in your new journey, basically on your path, right? So if this is about you eating healthy, there's something about taking care of your body, your mind, and soul. Okay. Mars energy is very significant. So there is something, like I said, about taking action. Okay. Like I said, Mars energy is connected to the head, the face, the brain, the blood, and the muscular system. Okay, so there is something about you taking charge and taking action in, you know, your desires, or, you know, maybe you're just a passionate person, or there's something about your survival instincts. You know, maybe leadership and taking direction by source is also significant with Mars energy. But there's something that you're doing when it comes to you taking action that's very significant. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys could have coily, wavy, or curly hair. This is you being very playful or just being in this freedom type of energy. We also have knitting and crocheting. That's very significant. So some of you guys are very mindful when it comes to, like, you know, what it is that you're creating or building, especially with knitting and crocheting. Knitting and crocheting talks about patterns sometimes, or repetition. So there's something that you're doing when it comes to repetition or your intentions. Even when it comes to healing work, that's significant with Egypt, okay, and Egyptian astrology. So again, your wisdom and knowledge when it comes to spiritual awakening is very significant. You and someone else could be connected in a sense. So if this is Capricorn and Aquarius energy, it's almost like you feel things. Okay, you feel things. It's like, you know, when somebody's energy is just not right. Okay, and Capricorn and Cancer are sister signs. Okay, so, and I believe Aquarius and Leo are sister signs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but when it comes to your energy, it's like you guys can feel things. Even if someone doesn't even say anything to you, you're like, for example, it's like you can go somewhere and you're like, nah, that person's energy is just rubbing me the wrong way. And everybody's like, what? That person's so cool. That person's so nice. That person's so blah. And you're just like, nah, I'm going home. And everybody's thinking, oh, you're being a hater, and you don't care. You're just like, nah, that person's energy is just rubbing me the wrong way. It's because you're right, okay? That person, it doesn't matter how kind somebody can be. Somebody could be kind. Someone can give you the clothes off their back, but their energy, okay, their aura can be funky. Okay, and some of you guys have a lot of spiritual awakening and wisdom when it comes to your knowledge. Yeah, we have straight hair, loose curl hair type. Okay, when it comes to your crown chakra, you know, okay, there's something about your antenna, okay, your spiritual energy. That is why when it comes to taking action, you're aware, you're very alert when it comes to dealing with certain people, places, and things. We have piercings. Okay, some of you may have piercings. This is about devotion, protection, how you express yourself when it comes to your identity. We have Libra energy as well. So you could be dealing with somebody who is a Libra, or Libra energy is significant too when it comes to justice or balance or receiving some type of justice. But if this is someone who is a Libra, because again, I don't like to call out energies in that weirdness, but if you do have Capricorn and Aquarius placements in your chart, doesn't matter where in your chart it is. It could be your Mars, it doesn't have to be. This could be your Saturn, this could be your Uranus, your Neptune, it doesn't matter what it is, okay? Your North Node, it doesn't matter, okay? There is something about someone's energy, like say you are dealing with a Libra, Okay, and this is not to generalize all Libras, because I hate when people do stuff like that, because we do not know all Libras, and not all Libras are the same. There are unhealed and healed zodiac signs, okay? But the key words for Libra is something to do with passive aggressive, law and order, friendly, indecisive, charming, peaceful, artistic, etc. There's something about your devotion and your expression when it comes to dealing with a Libra. There's something that you know in what you see, okay, when it comes to dealing with this person or energy or whatever this is. With Libra energy, there's something about justice or needing justice or receiving some type of justice when it comes to law and order and karma. And there's something about you being very mindful when it comes to the intentions, when it comes to dealing with a Libra. Okay, this person could need healing work, or this person may have the placements in their chart, okay? Like I said, not all Libras are the same. Not all Libras are unhealed. There are healed Cancers and unhealed Cancers, healed Leos and unhealed Leos. So I'm not bashing Libras. What I'm saying is, this could be someone's energy that you had to take action when it comes to your antenna, okay? There's something about your frequency, you're rising high. Your vibration is high, okay? So there's something about your vibration being like elevated, because you see something or you know something that someone doesn't want to admit, okay? So you could be dealing with more than one Libra, doesn't have to be. Okay, Venus energy could be significant with Libra, and also Taurus showing up here too. Okay, so whatever this is with justice, there's something about Venus energy when it comes to like love and beauty, what you're attracting, relationships are significant, wanting more peace and leaving your comfort zone as well. When it comes to Venus energy, this is talking about the kidneys, the bladder, the lymphatic system, neck, throat chakra energy could be significant, and also cervical vertebrae, with Taurus showing up as well, especially with Taurus. Taurus talks about the throat, up here, shoulders, throat, okay? Not heads, knees, and shoulders, and toes, okay? I'm not talking about that. Literally, throat chakra energy is significant. There's something about your energy about how you love and how you speak, okay, when it comes to your persistence, your drive, okay? Sometimes you may feel like you're being stubborn, but your stubbornness is what's protecting you right now when it comes to your security. Your prayers are coming through at this time, okay, when it comes to this, whatever this energy might be. So take what resonates, okay? Even if you feel like the way that you're going right now with Mars energy, that's another thing too. You could have Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus in either your Venus or your Mars, okay? So take what resonates with that, and how you take action is very significant at this time. That is why you're able to attract the relationships that you are attracting at this time. So that could be confirmation for someone as well, okay? I'm just gonna get 2 more cards from this deck and see what else comes up when it comes to like ending this message for this deck here, and then I'll get to the next decks after. So Spirit, give me 2 more cards please for the collective. Thank you. We have beautiful lips. Okay, not sure who this is, but like I said, what did I say? Throat chakra energy. If you guys can see this, I speak with Taurus energy showing up in Venus, right? So there's something about what you say and how you speak, your beauty and communication. Throat chakra. Someone may have beautiful lips. Okay, take what resonates with that. But there's something about you creating something new. Vision boards could be very significant, and your intentions to the divine could also be significant too. Okay, we also have glasses. So there's something about your perception, okay? Maybe you have a different perception than someone else, okay? But there's something about deeper insights, okay? A change in your perspective, and also a new lens when it comes to guidance, okay? I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of initials and dates. So please keep in mind, these could be like, you know, initials of a state, a country, a city, a province, okay? It doesn't have to be your first or last name, but it could be. Initials E is significant. So take what resonates with that. We also have initials D, okay? I don't know, someone's name could be Ed for short. Edward could be the main name, but Ed. Okay, the 4th could be significant. So tomorrow is July 4th, or you guys could be born on the 4th, but take what resonates with that too. Like I said, this could also talk about, you know, January, because January is Aquarius, and January is also Aquarius and Capricorn season. But like I said, this could be Libra season, those 2 seasons with Capricorn and Aquarius. Taurus season is significant. So take whatever resonates, but there's something about being born on the 4th. or the 4th could be significant, the 4th day, okay, the 4th month, or there's something also talking about, you know, angel number 444, okay? Someone feels like, you know, you could feel like home to them, okay? So there's something about feeling like belonging, okay? Like I said, when it comes to comfort and Venus energy, you give deep comfort to whoever this person is. That's why Venus is showing up, because you show love, okay? This card flew to the ground. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we have bubble tea. That's significant. So bubble tea could be very significant. Bubble tea also, with the, you know, keywords, talks about community, okay, rituals, playfulness, and comfort. Then we also have a surprise visit from family. So take what resonates with this. This is about reunion, warmth, okay? So take what resonates sooner than you think. Okay, so this could be happening sooner than you think. Like I said, with the 4th, some of you guys can have family coming over, especially with July 4th happening tomorrow. Okay, some people are taking a day off. So if you're in the States, this could be confirmation for somebody, or somebody could be coming down to see you that lives in the States. I don't know, but take what resonates with that. But you do feel like home to somebody. So 4th house energy could be significant as well, because 4th house talks about, you know, domestic matters and things of that energy, okay? Yeah, friction, spark, tension, ignition, and also catalyst, okay? So you bring the spark, okay? You bring the tension when it comes to forcing people to change. It's like, if people don't want to change, that's on them, okay? The quiet one. So this is your energy. There's something about having a subtle power within the presence of yourself. Whether this is in your silence or your depth, there's something about hidden energy when it comes to you, okay? Also, near water energy, emotional clarity, emotions, intuition, and flow. You bring a lot of clarity, whether this is emotionally or not, but you bring a lot of clarity into someone else's energy. And someone is seeing that, because it's almost like, even if you are a water sign, this could also be significant to somebody too. You could be a water sign, or you may have water sign placements with whatever placements came out in this message. This either means that you guys need to be near water when it comes to being in flow, or this could be that somebody being near you, it's like their intuition will tell them something. So say this person is a Capricorn or an Aquarius, because again, January showed up, right? And these placements with Libra and Taurus came up as well, with Mars and Venus showing up. So say this person that you're dealing with is a Capricorn or an Aquarius, it's almost like being near you, who's a water sign, or having water placements, they feel like they're near water, because whenever you come around, they're able to flow. The information that they speak to you about, it's able to flow, because you naturally just have this thing about you where people can just, you know, tell you things. Whether they want to tell you or not, they just tell you certain things. And that's also confirmation for a lot of you guys, okay? So, music is significant. This fell on the floor too. Okay, music is very significant. Some of you guys may connect with music. Okay, this is about how you express yourself, or this could be even healing energy. Okay, vibrancy when it comes to like vibrational beats or binaural beats are significant. Okay, but there's something about like your frequency or the music that you listen to. Some of you guys could be an adult watching this, or there's something about your maturity that is significant. Okay, even if you're a certain age, you're mature. Okay, we have beach. So this talks about relaxation, flow, renewal, play, horizon. Like I said, being near water. Okay, even if this is not you going to a beach or going near water, there's something about someone's energy that's connected to someone else that's maybe born in January or has those placements, or this could be Libra or Taurus placements, like I said. But there's something about when they're near you, they feel like they're renewed. It's like a breath of fresh air. Like that water just, you know, when you drink water on a really hot day and that thirst, and that water is so cold that when you drink it, it's like, oh my God, this feels so refreshing. That's your energy. It's refreshing, because I feel like you're somebody who's not always in other people's energies constantly. So when you do visit people, or when you are around people, it is a fresh breath of fresh air for them, because they're not accustomed to your energy, because they're so used to other people's energies constantly around them. So that when you come around, it's almost like it's something new. Okay, whatever this is, like I said, because you guys are going with the flow or in flow, Spirit is saying to go for it. So if you're connected to music, or music is something that you enjoy, or it's like a connection for you, Spirit is saying to go for it. There's something about money that's significant as well when it comes to like your wealth and your resources. There also is something about your abundance and your value. So you value yourself when it comes to money. Taurus energy is very significant. We have vacation and rest, okay? So take what resonates with that. Something about you guys relaxing, taking some time off, balance, summer at the bottom of the deck. So this could be happening like literally right now for some of you guys. And also at the bottom of the deck, we have here protected. And this has been showing up very heavily in my readings for today, for Friday, okay? And I did mention something about Neptune and Uranus energy as well. So yeah, take what resonates with that. But there is something about your energy when it comes to you relaxing, retreating more, okay? Focusing on yourself when it comes to balance and going within. Spirit is saying to go for it as well. Like I said, when it comes to your wealth and resources, building whatever security that it is, but you value yourself with Taurus energy showing up here, okay? You value your worth. Okay, Orchid, there's something about your elegance, uniqueness. There's something also about you that's very rare, okay, when it comes to inner beauty. So take what resonates with this. This could also be connected to your crown, your heart, and throat chakra. And I mentioned this when it came down to Taurus energy. Taurus energy, especially in tarot, is the throat, okay? So that could be confirmation for someone. It's like you're speaking up on certain things. Whether people like it or not, you're speaking your truth, right? And that's the whole thing about your self-expression that's probably being activated in the 4th house. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective with this deck? What else can you tell them that they need clarity on? Okay. So Barcelona and also Japan is significant when it comes to your creativity. We have progress, okay, artistic vision, fashion, expression, inspiration, movement, dynamic energy. Okay, especially with fashion, okay, Libra and Taurus showed up too. So take what resonates with that. I mean, those are not the only placements that may resonate with fashion, but I do know when I see online sometimes that those are the 2 main signs that I do see the most. But take what resonates with that. There's something about your inspiration and the movement that you take, with Mars also showing up here. Japan also talks about serenity, okay, spiritual peace, mindfulness, ritual, cultural discipline, and flow. Okay, so again, with the beach showing up here, being in flow, okay, is significant, and that's confirmation for someone as well. We have horse, freedom. Okay, freedom, strength, stamina, spiritual journey is significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to like your uniqueness, you guys are on your spiritual journey. Even when it comes to Mars energy and being in flow and discipline, you're on your spiritual journey, and that is significant. And then we also have 3 more cards here. Okay, I'm going to read these 3 and then end it because I'm at 22 minutes. Okay. So we have eagle, vision, freedom, higher perspective, okay, or higher perspective, divine messenger. Some of you guys are receiving downloads when it comes to birds, or just messages in general when it comes to like eagles, okay? So birds and messengers are significant. Saudi Arabia, when it comes to wealth, power, influence, discipline, resources. Sacred authority, okay, when it comes to money is significant. Take what resonates. You have sacred authority for whoever resonates with this. And violet, when it comes to spiritual sensitivity, humility, and also mysticism. Okay, so you're something about being mystical and your hidden gifts. The color violet, purple, that kind of color, crown chakra energy is very significant. Some of you may resonate with it, okay, when it comes to the energy right now as of currently. This could be in the next few days or so, but this also is coming out for today. So this is kind of like whatever you're seeing today could resonate, but then if it doesn't resonate, it could resonate in the next few days, right? But I'm going to end it here. Okay, guys, thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok if you don't already do that. If you do, I appreciate you guys and I love you guys for doing that. But anyways, thank you guys. I love you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Okay, but happy Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend too and stay safe. And like I said, I might do one more reading. So We'll see. But anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys reposting, liking, whatever it is that you guys are doing to support my channel. I appreciate that because a little bit goes a long way. Okay. I know that everybody has bills and things like that they got to do, and not everybody can book a reading. I get that and I understand that. But even just a little bit of support that I'm receiving in general, I do appreciate that. And every day I always show gratitude for that. So I thank you guys. All right. I love you guys and have a wonderful day. All right, guys. Bye.